So I think I have everything loaded that I need. Pretty. You chewed his tail off. Hopefully we'll see how this goes.
You waiting for the last friend?
Hi, sweetheart. Yes, of course it would be you. Hey, Jake. Easy boil. Hey, bud. Good boy. Good morning, freight train. Didn't mean to disturb you from your slumber. You looked after your boys? Oh, you staying out all night. You're all covered in what? So, as you can see, yesterday I was doing chores in my shoes because the ground was hardened up, like just frozen. And today we actually got some nice snow. It's only about 5 centimeters, maybe an inch or two, like 2 inches, somewhere around there. But at least it's something. I mean, we are desperately under snow levels around here. So, this was Jake's first night where he could be out and about with the girls, the main flock and the sheep. Looks like he did an amazing job. So things we're looking for is the girls aren't stressed, he stayed in, and there's no injuries to anybody. So like he didn't decide to start chasing lambs or anything, which we kind of figured he wasn't going to do. And he stayed in his pen, which was a big thing too, because coyotes will be more active at night and in the early morning. And he didn't decide to leave. He stayed with his girls. He did go and tuck into the one shed where we put his pen instead of being on this side with the girls. I'll give it a pass because I don't think he wanted to stress them in their pallet shed. So he found a shed that he could be in. But I'm super happy. Look at, see, the snow level came right to that fence and it didn't go any further. It's only been 2 and a bit weeks since these guys mostly came home. Other than Carl having a bit of the squirty butts, we're gonna have to deal with that. We're probably gonna have to move the rams over into the ram pen because these lambs are gonna need to get more space really quick. They're quite active. Lambing in the warmer weather gives them more active. They seem more ready to get up and start going. So we're gonna move those rams out and then give them a bigger space, probably on Carrie's next days off, which will get us right around that 25 days, which is close enough, I guess, for what we're doing. We're making do with what we got. We're lambing in a quarantine pen, so you got to make do with what you're doing, right? So I don't know where I'm going with this, but you can see why we didn't want to put Jake in here last night. He wouldn't have had anywhere to go. It was too snowy. But yes, we need the other side of that pen where those ladies are for the next ones that are going to lamb. The lambs that are in that are getting big enough and active enough, even though they're only a couple days old, that they need to be all together and starting their playpen and more space. But it wasn't quarantine should be 40 days, but or 30 to 40 days, but we're just going to be doing 25, 28 days, unfortunately. It is just the situation we're at. I am off to the farm market today, so I got to get ready to go do that. So that's why I'm out. I was just waiting for daylight here to check and see how Jakey boy's doing. So I'm gonna get these guys fed, and I am going to get my truck loaded. All the wheelbarrows, I should have flipped them up. Oh well, pitter patter, let's get at her. So I think I have everything loaded that I need. So I should be good. I got my town shoes on and now I'm walking down to check lambs, but oh well, whatever. Everything around here is kind of farm at some point. So I should go and clear off the solar panels because it's a bit bright out, but I'm hoping it might get warm enough. The panels do sort of melt off because they are dark. She's got poopies coming out. That's a good thing, so she can poop. I think those ones are fine. I should go clean that off there for her. I got a glove in my pocket. Oh good, this one's pooping right there and right there. So you're fine, little one. You got your mom's look. You just look pissed at us. Wait, what'd I do to you? Oh, I had to deliver you? Hi, cutie. You guys look rambunctiously active in here. No, Mom. That feels all right. Good lambs. I gotta clean that. Or not her tail. It was just stuck. It was just a clinger, so it's off now. She's all good. Much more dignified young lady. Okay, I won't pee. Okay, you guys are looking beautiful. They got lots of water still. I think you're the next one to go. Hi, lamb. You guys like that straw I put in there? I love it. Okay. Oh, I gotta make sure I got, oh yeah, I do have my sunglasses. Okay. All right, so I'm off to the market. I think the windows have good enough. I'm just on the range road on the way down, so should be good enough. The front is clear, and this side one, so I can see out my mirror. That one's got some work. Tomorrow, Carrie's still at work. It's our third day. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of work in the shop if I have anything going. Hopefully I get my video edited today for tomorrow, which is Sunday. And then, that's in my eye. And then tomorrow, Sunday, usually I take it a bit easier, but I do have to fix my skid steer, that lap bar that keeps smacking me in the head and back, because I don't want to get injured like I did the other day. I swore a lot in that because it was really unpleasant. So I'm going to work on that and my welding table. Looks like I'm good now. That's killed enough time to get on the road, so pitter patter. Easy, little one. So everybody's been checked on. Everybody's been looking in. Jake is right in with that flock. He is loving his job. So that's good. I just gotta unload everything in a minute here. Sorry, trying to undo this. Trying to figure out how to undo this. You gotta undo this one first. Like that. And then we gotta undo this green one. So, well done. It needs to be welded, a bar across the top, so anyways. And it gets stuck in this corner for some reason. I think it's because it goes out a square, so I can fix that all later. Why is there multiple tire tracks in here? It seems awfully... Oh, that's Carrie backing up. Oh, okay, cool. Carrie backing up and then Mom and Dad's truck. It looks like weather forecast did state there's more stuff coming. Just came from that direction and I didn't run into anything. Do I have a knife in my pocket? Huh. But the hills over here do look like there's something coming. So weather forecast is calling for something. It is really warm right now. Everything is melting off the roof. Solar panels clear, so hopefully we've got some solar. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish getting this truck unloaded and get a wood fire going, heat up the house a little bit. We have to do waters for everybody and feed for tonight. And I'm gonna get set up doing my, I never edited any video out. I just got a couple of shorts together. So unfortunately, I gotta do that tonight so I can have that ready for tomorrow. 3.5 hours of video for lambing with those 3 ewes plus other stuff that was going on that week. Mostly those 3 ewes. 3.5 hours. I gotta cut down into, I kind of go for a maximum of 45-minute long videos, so hopefully I can do that. Half an hour videos were just too hard to condense, so I went with 45 is my limit, because it's what I can do. You guys don't want to watch it? I don't give a shit. Big stretch, a little bit of poopies. Good morning. Waters are froze. That's not a big deal. Hey, babies. Hey, Mama. Looking good. Looking solid. Looking cute. Awesome sauce. Lots of hay. I like seeing them waste a little bit of hay when they're baby mamas. It means we're feeding you enough. I'd rather feed them too much than not enough. You need help with that little clingy on your bum? Yeah. Grab a straw here. Hi, are you my friend? Oh, I think you are my friend. Yeah, okay, I'll get the clingy butt. Grab one of these. There you go. You know who to look for. Oh, Papa Lamb squat. Hi, little fro sister. You got a fro. Look at that day. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's what you want to see. We had snow, a little bit of snow last night because that truck I just had down at the market yesterday, and it's got snow on it. I like it. We had a pretty decent amount of snow on Friday and Friday night. It's definitely not enough. Our friends over in Heffley, they got 6 inches. We've got 2. So not a big deal. Oh, the sun's getting warm enough. She's melting out the glass in the skiddy and the old hobcat. Our next 2 ewes in there, they do look quite a ways away. It is a beautiful day. It was -11 Celsius or -14 with the wind chill overnight, so substantially colder than it has been. Everybody's looking awesome. And so the babies there, they're looking mint as it can be. For the first week or so after they're born, we do have to keep a pretty close eye on them in these colder temperatures, because if they aren't sucking for some reason, if they don't get that milk into them, you'll watch the lambs really shake when they drink, and that is their body temperatures jacking up, because when they drink, it pumps their body temperature up and keeps them warm. So they need to drink to stay warm. So if they have some issue in their mouth that they don't want to suck, if they get that entropy in with the like rolled over bottom eyelid, it'll cause them so much discomfort they might not drink and get up. If they get banged or smacked or broken leg or something from mom pawing for some reason, or them doing weird bouncy and mom gets up and they fall, you know, we got to keep an eye on that. And also mom's udders, we got to make sure they're working good, because if the udders start to stop producing or get infected, then lambs can't drink, lambs get cold, and we get into issues. So hey birds. Anyways, I just wish we had more snow. I don't know where I was going with that. Edit that out. Okay, I gotta get these guys fed. How you doing, little bird? Oh, I'm glad they got somewhere they can go under these pallets. He is a goof. He fits in. He's silly. He fits right in, hey? You're a goof. Yeah. You'll fit in. If you're goofy, you fit here. Yep. I topped up all their waters. They're good to go. We'll have to add more water to those 2 in the back later, but their ice was only like thin, so I just broke it and they're good to go, but that'll be tonight. Where the heck did my son go? So I just set Jake off, and then he set Cassie off. So I think she's going to be our next one. This is my cute little lamb. I absolutely adore her face. She's got these little brown, light brown around her eyes. It's absolutely gorgeous. Carl. Oh shoot, look at this. So these guys, I just came down to check them. Hi. Looking absolutely stellar. Looking absolute. Your little fuzzy head is the cutest. Oh, and you are just cute. So I'm sure there's going to be questions. What are we going to do with these little lammies? We don't know yet. I'd like to think, because Carl is unrelated to any of ours, that we could keep a lot of these guys for replacement. Oh my God, you have an attitude. You have an attitude. I think we were thinking about keeping them because they're not going to be related to any of ours, and they could go into our commercial ewe program. Because as much as this lamb was tight and she's a smaller ewe, the Katahdin tends to add depth to the body, which is really nice. Yeah, I gotta do waters again, so just top up waters. So they'll probably, in all likelihood, stick around here unless we can find somebody is looking for a Dorper Katahdin. I'm sure these 2 would sell because of the color, but more than likely these girls are sticking around into our breeding program. So that is what's going to be going on there. Too bloody cute. Hi, cutie. Synchronized pooping. So, Big Jake has officially graduated to night times with the flock. We started that on that Friday night because we had sheepdog training, and by the time we came back, we didn't think it was fair with the snowstorm to lock him in there, and it's a good thing we did because he only has about 2 feet of not snow covered. He is now out at night with his girls, and what we found is, because he's out at night with the girls, when we were letting him out of his pen in the morning, it was like we introduced a new dog to them and they would be a little bit elevated in stress. And then by the end of the day, they were, they were super chilled to him. And every time we'd take him away and add him, they would be like, oh, it's a new dog. So just leaving him out has done wonders. He is sleeping in the middle of his girls. He's going over and sleeping over there, and they'll come and sleep around him, and he can get up and run through the middle of them to go to his poo pile because that's his platform, and he can bark at everything. He's almost ready to be in with Cassie. Has Cassie got her boys with her? Oh, she did have her boys. She was just sleeping with her boys, and then she just got up when I came to see her. So she is still a little on the defensive of him, but we do have a plan for that. That said, Carrie's third day off is today. She's got one more day of work, and then her first day, we're gonna move the sheep out of here, leave the boys in here, and we're gonna put Cassie and Jake in this area together, which is a common area that's had sheep in it. They've both got a bit of dominance into that area, like they sort of know this is our protection area, and then we're gonna see how they do. So that is the next plan, for her to work with Hism. I'm not really high. What'd you cut your eye on? You cut your eye on something. Probably jumping at this stuff. So that's the plan. He has actually progressed to the point, look at this. He's right there, there's Flower. Look. A little bit nervous, but oh my God. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? That is what we want for our guard dog. He can go through the middle of them. He can hang out with them. He'll blend in with sort of the dirtier coats. So Coyote wants to sneak up, and they're like, I'm gonna get these sheep. And then all of a sudden, that comes out of the middle of them, and Coyotes don't know what hit them. I gotta be careful when I feed. Why? Come on, you little explorer, hey? Little Galileo, an explorer. Every time I open the gate, every time I open to do feeding, that one comes out. A little explorer. Last one's the feeder, these guys. One more day, okay? And then you can come and join your sisters. Hey, Jake. Looking after your girls? So feeding is done. But I don't know if this... Oh yeah, it's showing up. Quite the different day than yesterday. Sun's trying to burn out, but I doubt it. I have no idea when these last two ladies are gonna go. They don't look close yet. Those others are still pretty teeny. Oh, she definitely has one. They're still pretty teeny. So these guys here were bred earlier. Our other 38 over here are not due to lamb until April. So we're just a month and a half out from them. But that also brings a bit of concern, because this is still sitting and in pieces, and I need this tractor to go and clean out the sheep pens for lambing and clean out the barns for lambing. Just the nature of how our pens are downhill and you got to go across them. The skid steer will slide sideways because all four wheels work at the same time without any differential action. And then the case is just too big to get into those pens, and it doesn't have a float on the bucket, which means it won't go over the ground when it's uneven. This has a float and it's small enough to fit everywhere. And I just have to put front chains on it, and it'll do the hill this way will go across it. And this is way more stable than the skid steer and able to get into the corners. And then even when a hill's like this, you can go down and then up it with this tractor. The skid steer tends to slide. So I need to get this done for at least the next month. I'm still waiting on a few parts from Mahindra to come. So this shed, we can fit comfortably 8 lambing jugs at max capacity. We can do the center aisle and get 12 in here. And this shed, jerry rigged up using panels and mismatch and scrap plywood, we can put 6 in this one. So that's a grand total of 18 ewes can only go within the first 3 days before we're at capacity on these sheds. I can scooch in another 3 or 4 down in that bottom shed, but come April, the horses should be in off of the grass because we don't want the horses on the grass when it gets early spring grasses. So hopefully the weather gets warmer before these 38 decide to pop. All 38 won't be going at once. We do know we have a window from when Freight Train went in. He bred his early. And then Manny, we know, has about 3 that are going to be at the end of everything. So hopefully there should be 19 in Freight Train's group going early, and then the others in Manny's group going later. So hopefully if I can clean these sheds, we have capacity for all of our used lambing. I hope. And that's if I can get in here and clean this out. And I got to re-jack up this floor because this is just a skid shed. It's just on pallets, and well, it's all made out of pallets, but it's just on skids. So the floor is actually at this level, and because of the weight, it's sinking in the middle. So I got to fix it. So hopefully we can get that figured out. I think we should. He's using the pup pallets. And the ground that needs to be scraped out, this all needs to be cleaned up. This is up to that level. I got to get in here. The skid steer, I can come straight from the top down. I can't go this way. If I turn this way, the thing will slide down the here. Whereas the Manny Hindra can do everything. Really, I've used it for years to clean all this. So, hi, sweetheart. You want your sister so bad. Tomorrow is the day you guys are coming out. I know. Where's my little Galilea? She tried to get out again this morning when I had this open. Waters are good in here. Waters are good everywhere. Nice. Hi. Oh, she's a bouncer. She desperately needs a sibling. Oh, right. So you might sort of see I got my welding bench. I just worked most of the day away at it, getting the casters on and getting some of these removable pieces attached, and I gotta fix a piece there. But now there's not a bunch of crap all over it. Sorry, rock on my shoe. I'm gonna go ahead and fix this. This is our icebreaker. So when the sheep waters get full of water, I break the ice with this because it's nice and thin, but it's got a break right there. So I'm gonna just weld that up quick. I was gonna try and put something over it, but now that I've got this usable, I'm gonna go ahead and get this done. So normally for today, I was usually using my big weld generator to run this on 220 volt right there. So I've converted this to 110 volt, and I'm gonna run it off of this just because I don't need to keep running that. That's kind of overkill for what I'm going to be welding, so might as well use something that uses less power. So I'm going to get this set up here and get to work. helmet's a piece of funky shit. So that worked out pretty good. I think it should be pretty strong. I've welded it a few times before because it's broken. So that plate was welded on and there was a crack around there, but this one turned out a lot prettier than the other one. So hopefully that lasts now. So I had some weird stuff going on with my helmet. It was, it's an auto darkening thing. And then it was just rapidly tripping, which seems weird. See, that's usually what you see, but when I was looking down, it was just tripping. Huh. So I don't know what was going on with that. It's fine now, I guess. I don't know. Weird. So this is what it's used for, is when there's ice in here, you can chisel the ice out and then you can make holes, or you can get it right along the edge and then scoop the ice away. So that's why we use this. This is why I really like this one too. Nothing else seems to work as good as that. Good morning. How's she doing? It's not very big?
I don't know if it's a big lamb.
Oh, okay.
Or if it's not presented properly. Only 1 foot.
All right.
1 foot.
Okay. That's a big foot for a little gal, eh? Hoping these panels will stay up. I got my gloves in my pocket.
I have some too.
Okay.
And when she goes down, we try and get up to her maybe. I don't know.
That's what I'm, yeah, I think I like the idea on that. Come on, kid, get down. Make a move? No.
Not yet.
Yeah, I got you.
You gotta wait for she's like actively like really trying to push.
This is okay.
Try and get to her.
We could try, yeah. Sooner the better, you think?
Yeah.
I'm not behind, I'm on this side.
The problem is I'm on my knees. I can't move very fast.
Oh, she is quick. She is quick. That lamb is monstrous. It was presented right, it was just tight. That's a good mama. I think that's a boy. I think I see a little nutsack in the black. Hi, sweetheart. You chewed his tail off. I tend to have moms, but we gotta fix. We're gonna have to band his tail because she chewed it. Mama, that is not a good thing. Look at you moving, buddy. He's up and about, though. Oh. All right. So, that one's staying in here. 1, 2, 3 boys are gonna go over and join the big boys. You're gonna stay in here. Hi, sweetheart. How's my little cute lamb? Love your eyes. These 3 and their 5 lambs are gonna move into this side. She's gonna go over into a jug. See if we can't do this without the dog, because I don't know how they're going to react. Boys! Boys! All right. Carl just wants to eat. That's good, eh? Yeah, and now they're in a common area that they've both protected sheep in, so hopefully we'll see how this goes. Yay!
Happier with him.
Yeah, and he's happier with her. Look at him try and play. Well, that's a good thing. He's settling in really good, bud. You got a little... Hi, Cass.
Hi, Cassie. You're a good girl. You be nice to him, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you gotta go do other work. No? Hi.
You've wanted out here so long, little one.
Waiting for friends? You waiting for the last friend?
Their mom is calling. There we go.
There you go. Little one. Tail good, taken care of.
And that Billy.
That's a bit. I gotcha. Just need her to make sure she's coming, right?
Yeah. Hi, kiddo. No, lamb. No, not your baby. Jeez. Yeah. Well, she wants to chew his tail, but with the iodine on there, she's not doing it. So he'll be better. He's so big. Billy's dipped, iodine, everything else is checked. She's got good milk. You've got her water. Oh, he's got the other side.
Again, too.
Oh, good. Yeah, I can see him bouncing in there. Oh, yeah, he's right there. she's just got enough milk for one lamb, so. Yeah, we gotta rebed that for you too. Oh, I knew that little black one was gonna be a problem. I just watched her climb into the feeder. Hi. You got in there, you should be able to figure out. Once one learns, they teach everybody else. Oh, you are gonna be trouble. Alright, so that little lamb is taking a bit of extra care. We just gave them some pain meds and whatnot. Him and his mom, just because we did a bit of trauma there this morning. I got the stock rack off. We're off to get hay today, 4-3, not at 3, but 4-3. So that's good. We can at least take some of these oats and bed out some of their pens. I'm not filming a lot because both my tripods are kind of destroyed, so it's really hard to set up a camera when you don't have a way to set up a camera. So we banded his tail. Oh, I already went over that we banded his tail and all that. So I'll try and maybe get it fixed up enough because we got to come back out and we're going to give him some bottled colostrum just because Carrie doesn't think he's... Mom doesn't make enough, we don't think yet, so hopefully she will. We're also going to give him a shot of thiamine because of that tough birth, but hopefully I'll be able to film some more of the rest of this.
Jake's getting a drink.
Oh, I see that. Cassie's sniffing his butt. Is that your boy? I'll get you guys in with the sheep now. I think you guys are cool enough to be together in the sheeps. Jake, you don't... Just realized? Cutie.
She can't help you, dude. She can't help you with your sexual maturity. She can't do that.
Puppy! Go play.
She can't have the puppies.
No. And you won't have the puppy either. We're going to fix that when you get to a year or so, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are happy to be moving about. Oh my, and the new boys can make nosy nose with the ladies. New boys, they say. You guys should be bred, so I don't want to see no... I think they just like meeting new sheep, eh?
Yeah, it's just the lambs. Right,
Yeah.
little you lambs?
Care. He was just rolling on his belly for her. Hey, softy. This is good.
These two are like, what's going on?
So we're gonna go take this over to the horses. You can't see, but it's full of hot water. Hopefully it'll melt out what they got out there. Like that. Yeah, there's a lot of thermal energy in that. And then we're gonna head straight out to get hay. We're not gonna get the trailer. The roads are too slick and these tires suck so bad. We're just gonna get 2 hay bales in the back of the truck. The lambs are looking fantastic. They love being out. And this guy, I think after all of our work on him, he's doing pretty good too. Hi. He's looking good. Mom passed her afterbirth, so it was just a single, so we're good there. So we got stuff for him. And you found your jacket?
Yep.
Sweet. He's getting a jacket and he's getting some extra. Ooh. Oh, good boy. Yeah, we get it. You're nervous. Hey. Let me feel the smell. Well, you are warm-ish. You could be warmer. All right, you got a jacket. We got Baba's. Okay. Doing really good, buddy. Hey, sweethearts.
Could you be any more stressed out?
Mama's getting calmer. Look at her not backed right into the corner at you.
Yeah.
He made it all night without a Baba, so he is getting some off of her. Yeah, you're doing good. She's got enough to keep him for a long period of time. It's not like he's a full bottle baby. Milky shakes. Hey, sweetheart, can I just feel him here? He is already pretty full for a... There's a long body to fill up. Hey, Mama, I'll get you a hay in a minute. Oh, he's got the milky shakes. Oh, that was good.
You didn't take hardly any. You took 2 ounces, and that's it. Are you drinking more? Mama's production starting to ramp up now that you're drinking her
Yeah.
out? I'll offer until you don't want it anymore. You know, we're helping him, don't you? He is really hitting the milkshakes.
Yeah. Oh, what a handsome boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a full boy. Hi, sweetheart. Yes, of course it would be you. No. Doesn't open that way. I'll just catch her. Come on, sweetheart. Hey, I got you. Oof. Of course it would be you. Why would they have their landing lights on so far up? That light that's going there, sorry, my glasses are starting to make a mess. Is there a little light about 200 meters in front of that thing? It looks like there's a light in front of that, like up high and in front. Yeah, there's 2 lights there, right? Okay. I don't know why they got their flight lights on or landing lights way up there. Almost like they're following something. Okay, yeah, there is a light in front of that.